guys, it's DT. I am back on the channel. It's been a while since we did a Lego set, and today we have this one right here. This is the new Lego Super Mario Kart set. This thing looks pretty cool. We've done a few Super Mario sets in the past. We've done the interactive ones, as well as some of the more display-oriented sets, like that cool Bowser. I just went over to the Lego store to pick this one up. I also got this little guy as a little gift as well. This is the upscaled baby astronaut. Pretty cool free set that comes with the purchase. Maybe I'll make it a little short on this one, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just keep it in the box. This guy looks pretty cute. But this one is set 72037. It's 1,972 pieces, and it's recommended for ages 18 and up. So once again, one of the sets geared for the older builder. Not to say that a younger builder couldn't build this. I'm sure a 7-year-old Evan could build this with ease. Pretty cool, just from the pictures. This thing looks really good. Here's a look at the back. Usually when you get the Lego sets and you look at the pictures, the actual set turns out to be a little bit smaller than what you're thinking. We got a little photo here of it next to a radio of some sort for scale. Maybe some books down there to give you a better idea of how big this thing is. So it says it's 12.5 inches wide and 8.5 inches tall. Looks like Mario's got some posable arms and some cool looking hair. So we just got the new Nintendo Switch with the Mario Kart World. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this thing. We're gonna do a Mario Kart World Family Challenge, and I'm gonna use this as the prize. The winner will get to take home this Lego Mario Kart trophy. Without further ado, let's open this up. All right, so, ooh, what's this? All right, so we got a big package here with our instruction booklet. Nice paper bag to keep everything nice and flat. Here's a look at that. We got the front view of Mario here, and then we got the back side right there. All right, looks like a pretty sizable booklet. Let's see what else we got in here. Bag 9, bag 5, bag 1, bag 12, bag 7, bag 3, bag 6, bag 8, bag 2, bag 13, bag 16, bag 17, bag 11, bag 10, bag 15, bag 14, bag 4. We got a bag of wheels and a couple tires. That's it for the contents. Let's get building. Okay guys, so here it is, the completed Lego Mario Kart, and I have to say, it is pretty impressive. Here's a look all the way around. All right, so let's go ahead and take this guy out of the cart. He just pops off like this. As you can see, we have some studs down there to connect him to this little portion right here. We'll take a look at the cart in a little bit. Let's take a look at Mario here. So great job with the sculpting of the face. Look at the different shapes. It might look a little bit flat around the eye area, but come on guys, this is Lego. We got this cool nose piece from the front. All the proportions are spot on. It's got the little mustache, sideburns, the little ears that come out. The ears are printed. They can kind of wiggle a little bit. We've got printed on eyes and eyebrows. There are no stickers in the set. All of these details are printed, but great rounding of the face. I love how the cheeks kind of protrude out. And then look at this hat. All the different angles here. There's these smooth tile pieces as well. Really add to the aesthetic. Again, another printed piece up here with the big M. I think the hat is one of my favorite design parts of this set. And then on the back, we have all these little pieces for the hair. Kind of cool how they did that. I'm really impressed with these larger Mario display pieces like the Bowser. So his neck right here is on a single ball joint. You can give him the full 360. His head is a little bit heavy, but it is able to kind of stay in position. On his arms, he's got some more ratcheted joints here in his shoulders, so he can move his arms, oh, well, maybe not that far. No elbow joints, but he does have a rotating wrist that can go 360 degrees. He's also got some thumbs that can fall off. His fingers right here don't move, but I don't think we need to. They're kind of placed in this driving position anyway. We have some more printing right there on the back of his hand. Then we have the two little buttons on his overalls, which look really good. A little pot belly. There's not much to look at on the back. We have a few little gaps in there, but once he's sitting in that cart, we don't see them. Some people were wondering if you can actually take off Mario and display him. Well, he's kind of stuck to his seat cushion. I mean, you can remove this, but then he's gonna be missing the bottom of his pants. He's kind of meant to be in this driving position. He's got decent looking legs, but they are a little small in proportion. His feet are quite a bit smaller than his hands. We take off the arm here and put it right next to the leg. You can see that the arm is about the same, maybe even a little bit longer with those fingers. He's got small feet, these little circles for the bottoms. Once he's in the cart, I don't think you're gonna be really looking at it that much. His legs do have some movement in there, but not a whole lot. Also, his arms aren't really supposed to be put in any other position than maybe like up in the air or in the driving position. Can't really put them down because these pieces right here kind of bump into each other. And since he doesn't have posable elbows, his arms kind of just stick out. I'm sure there are some creative Lego builders out there that can modify this guy, but this is a good starting point. Pretty cool design on Mario. So here is the cart. Again, very cool designs. Really love all the smooth shapes and curves of this thing. When I showed a friend that came over, he thought that they made special pieces just for this cart, but I had to tell him they're all standard Lego bricks for the most part, and it just looks really cool, being that it's got all these smooth curves in here. A big printed M right there on the front. You got these big yellow hubcaps on the wheels. You got the big engine on the back, big exhaust pipes. I guess that's supposed to be like a light over here. There aren't a whole lot of exposed studs on this vehicle. All of this stuff is smooth. Hubcap, we've got 4 little studs there. We've got 2 there, 2 in this gap right here, and of course right there. But visibly, there aren't a whole lot of studs, which when you first look at this thing, you don't think it's made out of Lego bricks. We got the little pedals here that can move. Kind of a cool feature is the steering wheel actually can move these wheels. When you turn it, there's a mechanism right in there that turns the wheels. Not a whole lot. You're gonna be making some pretty wide turns, but kind of cool that it does that. I'm not sure why these studs are there, maybe just for design. These actually connect to that little seat piece that is on Mario's rear end, but those I think are just to add some detail to the middle of the cart. They have to remind people that this is a Lego build. But we got a cool little bucket seat back there with the curved edges to hug Mario's body, keep him in place. So we can have him holding the steering wheel with 2 hands. You can put 1 hand up, or you can just do no hands altogether for the big victory. Wheels spin very nicely, and it rolls pretty well. I know some people wanted these things to have some kind of interactive feature. Put a barcode somewhere that you can put the interactive Mario figures on, but I don't really care about that. This thing is meant to be displayed. I mean, you can play around with it, but to have a little Mario kind of like jumping around this big thing, which is definitely not to scale with all the other interactive sets, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But here's a look at the bottom. Of course, most LEGO sets don't look too pretty from the bottom, but this one doesn't look too bad. We do have some color coding going on in there, which assists with the building process. So this thing comes with an optional stand. The stand itself can rock back and forth, and it's not really connected via any stud. It just has this kind of peg that goes into the bottom, which allows the entire cart to kind of turn on this base. So it's not just rocking forward and back, we can also kind of have it going off to the side a little bit. You can either display it flat on the ground, or you can display it on this stand for a more dynamic pose. All right guys, so that was the new LEGO Mario Kart set. I think it's a fantastic set, especially if you're a Mario Kart fan. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Stay tuned for that Mario Kart challenge, as well as more LEGO videos coming soon to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.